All right. I'm using my camera as my mirror, trying to brush my hair, and look at that. No, it's like wavy. This it looks unkempt, but it's just wavy, so I have to brush it out. It's still wet, so but I have to. Anywho's, if I don't and I go to sleep with my hair wet, it will be all kinds of tangled. So anywho's, hello, who's here? I'm going to do some crocheting. And if you're interested in bingo for New Year's Eve, drop your numbers from 1 through 75. One set of 5 numbers, 1 through 75. And you don't have to be present to win because I play the numbers, but you're welcome to attend the premiere video, which basically will have live chat to it, even though it's a pre-recorded video. So it's kind of like live, but the cool thing is with so many people from different countries, I don't have to worry about the time zone, and everybody gets equal opportunity to play. You don't have to be present to win, but you do have to watch the video within 24 hours of it being released. And if you win, you need to get with me. And so the prizes are, let's see, I think it's a $5 Walmart gift card, or PayPal if you're international, and then Robux. Okay, I'll do 100 Robux, and I'll do two Robux winners if there's multiple Robloxians playing bingo. We had a few Robloxians playing bingo last time. I don't need this light on because it's kind of bright. I was just using that for my crochet so that people can see my hands when I'm stitching, trying to give it good visibility and lighting. And I don't know with the bandwidth on how well the live stream did. Sometimes it loses quality after it processes, I have noticed. And so I apologize. Hopefully, I'm trying to do more tutorials. And so I had several people doing the live stream, and now, but I wasn't really wanting to chat because I was just wanting to do the tutorial. And now that I'm ready to chat, like nobody's here. It's like, what? Anyways. Yeah, it's like when I'm reading the Bible and I'm not chatting and I'm just doing a live stream to either do a tutorial or read the Bible, it's like people show up. But when I'm just wanting to hang out, I'm gonna have to, I don't know, maybe set a certain time where I do hangouts. But generally with hangouts, I just do those spontaneously because my schedule's I just have so much going on right now. I've barely really been able to be on here at all. You know, I just have videos that I release throughout, having pre-scheduled throughout the week. Because, anyways, but it's the holidays coming up. My birthday is this week. It's Tuesday, and so I don't know. I'm not going out anywhere to do anything special. It's really cold, and I don't like to go out when it's cold. So I don't know. I'll probably just hang out at home. Yeah, hang out with some friends online, I guess. My hair. Woo. Trying to keep from pulling my hair out. Looks like I'm being rough with my hair, but I'm not really. That my wavy hair. When I was growing up, my hair, in the middle of my back of my hair was just like, and it always looked like I never brushed my hair. And people would tease me about it, like, girl, brush your hair. I'll brush it, and 3 minutes later, it just goes, you know, it just has, it's like, you know, some people have curly hair and their hair is curly, obviously. Or some people have bone straight hair and their hair is straight. But mine is just like this in-between unkempt look, you know. And so, anywho's, so I always keep my hair up because I'm always having to brush. And I don't like a lot of people use straightening irons if they have wavy hair, but I do not like to use curling irons or hair straighteners. It's just so hard on your hair. I did when I was younger. I would either use curlers to curl my hair, you know, or I would use like hair straighteners or whatever. But anyway, I just have this crazy wavy hair. Anyways. I get it from my dad, because he's mixed with French and Irish. No, yeah, French, Irish, and Indian. Yeah, like his dad was. No, not his dad. His grandpa was half Cherokee, and then French, half Cherokee, half French. So that's where the curly hair comes from. He just had this wavy hair, and then my mom is bone straight black hair. So my siblings all have really dark hair, and I'm like the lighter colored hair, if you will. It's like a medium brown, I guess. Oh, and then she has olive complexion too. Uh-oh. I can't brush that wave out of my hair. I'm trying and trying. Basically, I sit here and brush it all day long. It's still going to do the same thing. And I just refuse to take their hair straightener on it. Anyways. So, if anybody's here, drop your bingo numbers. I'm going to, I guess, if nobody shows up, I'll just end the live stream. I don't know, people, maybe they got mad at me because I ended the live stream. Because after I did when I do my tutorial videos, I don't mind to chat with people while I'm doing the tutorial, but I'm just doing the tutorial, and I don't want the tutorials to be really long videos, because people that click on tutorials generally will click on the shorter videos than the really long videos. I'm just trying to show something on how to make it. So like that heart that I showed, you should easily make that heart in 10 minutes, like tops. Of course, I showed how to do the single crochet, the double crochet, and the triple crochet. And then after I showed each one of those stitches, then I showed how to do the pattern, because I don't like to teach the stitches while I'm showing how to do the pattern. It's not my style. So usually I just do the pattern, and I'll say, here's the stitches you need, see the tutorials on the stitches, practice the stitches. And this is just me. Like if somebody's new to crochet, I just recommend to try the stitches. Just practice the stitches at least, 5 or 6 times. And then you got it down. So that way when somebody says double crochet, like, oh, you just roll with it, because, anyways, I have found that a lot of the videos, the really good tutorial channels, they don't teach the stitches in, the pattern, and they're condensed and they're shorter videos, and they get hundreds of thousands of views, because obviously people like the shorter tutorials. I personally do. Hello, Jen. Hey, I sent your package. I don't remember what date. You would have got it by now, but did you get it yet? I hope you got it okay. Anyways. So yeah, sorry, I missed your email when you sent it. I'm trying to get this. I have all this this wavy hair. I'm trying to comb it out. I'm getting ready to grab some supper. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to be on here for a little while. Then I've got some legal briefs and motions I've got to work on. And but I'm wanting to just kind of relax my mind before I get into that because that stuff is so stressful to my anxiety and mind. Oh, okay. Well, you should get it um definitely this week. Um you do know what I sent you, right? I s- Honestly, I don't remember, but I know it's like there's some glitter glue, some glitter gel pens, like a calligraphy type of book, and some, I think, magnets, like some kind of like if you're a scrapbooker, magnets, and I can't remember what else, but yeah, I know. But I have your phone and everything down in my, like, you're my personal friend now. I got you in my contacts. And yeah, I'll just randomly call you sometime soon. My birthday is Tuesday, so I might just be calling up a whole bunch of people on Tuesday because I don't feel like going out. It's so cold. I hate going out when it's cold. I don't like it. Yeah, craft supplies. Yeah, craft supplies. So yeah. So are you a crafter? Because like I know you don't do videos and stuff, but yeah. So speaking of craft, there is the cutest. Yes, same. Right. So girl, wait until you see what I'm wanting to do. I might do this for my birthday because I've been wanting to do it for a long time. So I think on my birthday I'm gonna do some fun craft to celebrate my birthday. And there's the cutest puppy. It's in my craft tutorial playlist, and it's made out of yarn. It's not crocheting and it's not knitting. And basically it's just it's actually like you use this toilet paper roll and you just make this cutest, it's kind of like one of those Lhasa Apso type dogs, like a long haired dog, and it is the cutest thing. So I have my glue gun and the glue gun sticks, and I have these little beads, and I think I need some little felt for the tongue and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna do this puppy. I might do that on my birthday, which is Tuesday. Crafting. Yeah, so I've been wanting to do that puppy for a long time. And you see in my craft tutorial playlist, there is this video on how to make a standard poodle out of wire. And it is the bomb, man. So I might try to do that one too if I'm really adventurous. I'm not sure that I have the proper wire that's needed for that because back in September, the only wire hanger I had in my house, because all I have is plastic hangers. I don't have any wire hangers. And so the only wire hanger I had, some friends of mine was helping me break into my car when I locked my keys in my car. The mechanic came here and he had a kit, so we used some wire hangers. So I don't have any wire hangers anymore. So, and I don't even know where you can buy the type of wire that is needed for this standard poodle. But if you go on my craft playlist, it's the cutest. Oh my gosh, it is so cute, and I really want to do that standard poodle. So, anyways, yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna be officially old. Officially old. I should go live and craft something. Yes, that's what I'm planning to do. So, the uh, the little puppy dog made out of yarn, and I was gonna do that one, and then if I can find a wire hanger, find something to use for the wire that's needed for this standard poodle, um, I might do that. Try to do that one. Of course, in the tutorials, it always looks easy, until you try it. But I do think that it's something. I don't think it's that hard, because I have done professional grooming. I used to show my poodle, so I feel like as far as the scissoring that you have to do on the standard poodle, to get it into the proper cut look on it, I'm pretty sure I can handle that because I've groomed my dogs professionally. I've done their continental cut and their other cuts that I've shown them with. I've shown, you know. So when I decided to when I was in law school, I was like, I wanted to breed in standard poodles, so I had to show them. And in order to show them, I had to learn how to groom them because it's very, very expensive to do a show cut on dogs. So I actually got like a master grooming tutorial video. I had to buy the DVD or whatever and watched it, and I just learned. And so I'm not old. So so you're 54. So do you consider that to be old if you're 54? Come on, Jen. So do you consider that to be old? Because I'm not saying you're old. I'm not saying that. Right. I'm older than you. Okay. So yeah. When's your birthday? Because mine is Tuesday, and we're the same age. So yeah. That means I turn officially. Well, I just say officially old because people at McDonald's call you old. If they say people that's 55 and you get free coffee, they consider that old. So oh, you're a senior citizen if you're 55. You get like discount coffee or something like that. You start getting discounts because you're a senior citizen. Okay, yeah. So I'm several months ahead of you. Yeah. Yep. I officially turned discount eligible on Tuesday. Woo! I'm gonna get me some discount Mickey D's coffee. Right? I know. It's just like, what happened? Where did life go? I'm freaking out for real. I remember when I turned 30 and I was just like, my 20s. Because 20s, that's like the last year of youth, right? Because as soon as you turn 30, it's like, I remember turning 30 and I was just like, ah. And then when I turned 40, I was like, oh my gosh. And so I had a niece born on my birthday. So that was like so cool. I loved my 40th birthday because I got to the hospital and hold her. And I was just so elated that I had well, actually it was a great niece that was born on my 40th birthday. Duh. It was my niece that had a baby. So it was my great niece that was born on my birthday. So yeah. Then I turned 50. Oh my goodness. But really, in reality, it's have to be thankful that we've done every year we have so far. Oh, it was because I was like really lamenting, and then she had her baby on my birthday. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna be wigging or lamenting on this day. Shoot, I was up in the hospital, loving on that beautiful baby. Mm, yeah. Anywho's, but yeah. So yeah, so I'm gonna watch this tutorial again on this. Have you seen my craft playlist? I mean, I've been collecting craft stuff for years now. So there's probably a lot of stuff in that playlist that nobody sees in the current. Because you know how it is. It's like after so much time, you don't see any old videos. All you see are the current ones from the big channels. You can't even find the smaller channels anymore, right? So my craft playlist, I started collecting on that several years ago. So there's a lot of stuff in that playlist, in that craft playlist, that have a lot of older videos that are not in circulation currently. It's a lot of, yeah. So you should check out go to my channel page and click on the home tab and you'll see my channel trailer uh at the top of my page, and then you scroll down and I have a bunch of playlists, and then I have my craft playlist. One row has like multiple different types of topics of playlists, and then I have my craft playlist. But the craft playlist that I'm talking about, it just has like everybody that does a tutorial, I will add their, if you're a tutorial, anybody, so anybody's watching also, anybody that does any kind of tutorials, painting, craft, any types of crafts, knitting, crochet, spinning, all that stuff, anything that I would want to try. And I've been putting those in there, tutorials. So there's a lots, and it's just tons and tons of tutorial videos in that craft playlist. So that's mostly all it is. It's just a bunch of tutorials. And a lot of them are old stuff that I need to go in, probably subcategorize them, but I don't really know how to do that. But you just scroll through that playlist and there's just tons and tons of stuff, and that cute little puppy dog, made out of yarn. Oh my goodness. I'm so gonna do that. I sub to over 1,000 people. Yeah, I know. I'm like that too. I mean, I don't have TV. I don't watch TV. I have a TV. I have a Roku TV, but I just use that for my my security system monitor. But I just watch YouTube videos. Every once in a while I'll watch movies, but mostly just videos. Just YouTube videos. That's pretty much it. Because I don't even do Facebook anymore. I just don't even like going over there. So yeah. So I have probably almost as many. I have over 900 subscriptions. Yeah. And then so I have a lot of my favorite YouTubers, the big YouTubers that I like, and then all my, fellow subscribers and just random people, post church stuff. And oh, I also have some playlists where if you like different types of instruments, like it was 2010. I got all the Christmas songs put in one playlist of all the different types of instruments that exist on planet Earth. I mean, I looked for every kind of instrument there possibly is, to include instruments made out of vegetables, homemade instruments, wild looking instruments. I mean, I can't even name the amount of instruments, things that I've never even seen before. And so I did a Christmas list of all these different types of instruments that people would never even heard of, maybe not even know it exists. And so I thought that was pretty interesting. And all of the instruments were playing these interesting and unique and unknown and uncommon types of instruments from around the world were all playing Christmas music. So I just thought I think that's probably the coolest playlist I've ever done. But I love playlists. Yeah. So, but anyways, my poor babies, they all need a bath. My Bubby, Mr. Regan here. Yeah. Oh my gosh. My dogs, my creams, they'll be 13 in March, and she's losing her sight. And I think he might be losing his hearing. I'm not sure if he's just getting stubborn and senile or if he's just not hearing me. And then my little one, she's got her heart's going. Oh, my dogs are old. So yeah, it's hard to watch them. Do you have pets? Yeah. It's all right, Bubby. You stink. You need a bath. I'm so mean. So well, I don't know. I think I'm gonna look for this. Um, no doggies. Aw, I love doggies. So, oh, you know what? I went into the Dollar General store today. I was gonna do a video about this. Um, so I checked out my receipt when I left the store, and some of the items were way higher than what they were on the shelf. Like this little trail mix was $3, but I was charged $4. My toilet paper was like a quarter more than what it said on the shelf. And so they don't update the prices, and then you get into the cash register, and it's a whole lot more, like $1 more for one item, and so I'm telling you, the prices have just jumped and went crazy. So for a small bag of trail mix, this $3 jumped to $4. I'm like, oh my gosh, a bag of trail mix jumped a whole dollar at the Dollar General store. That's crazy. If I have somewhere to go, I just want to go. Oh, yeah, that is true. My babies, they're like kids. I can't, you know. Anyways, and now that they're getting older, like I don't know, back in about 3 years ago, I took them, piled them up in my car, and we went camping, in another state, and so pitched a tent, and just went camping, just to get out and get some nature and just have some fun. But now I can't do that with them because just the heat. They're just, my little girl, she's so fragile. She has to take medicine all day long now. And I'm so thankful she even made it to her birthday, where she was doing last month. There was some hit and miss spots there with her. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, no, like my friend, she wants me to come visit her. I'm like, well, can I bring my baby? And she's got her dogs, and so I can't even like go visit friends with Honey because I can't leave her for even a few hours because she has to take her medicine like all throughout the day. Like she'll take one heart pill early in the morning, and then like 3 hours later she has to take her second heart pill with the Lasix, and then another 4 hours she has to take another Lasix in the in the middle of the day, and then in the evening she has to take that heart pill she took early in the morning. She has to get her second heart dose of that, and then 4 hours later, then she has to take her other set of heart pill and Lasix. So it's like all day long she's taking medicine, and that's just to keep her alive, But her symptoms are under control though, so she still has quality of life. But she just has to take medicine all day long. Bless her heart, and she's so good. I couldn't imagine if a dog would fight you to take medicine; it would be a hassle. But she's just so good. Wouldn't take that medicine like that. Okay, all right. Well, I'm gonna try to look up this craft thing. I got thinking about it. I might try to see what I need if I can do this. Don't touch my cord, Weekend. Okay, let's see if I can find it. I'm gonna find my playlist. Okay, playlist. There we are. Looking for my crafts. Looking for my crafts. Some of these playlists I probably need to just delete because they're so old. Cooking, fishing, music, crochet tutorials, and other how-to. Frank Lincoln. Where's my craft playlist? Oh no, I cannot find my craft playlist. Oh wow. Huh. Product review. Here it is. Duh. So there's 450 videos in my craft playlist. That's how many. So a lot of them is some of the stuff that I do. Different. What that is? Oh, unboxing a magic knitting tool. Okay. Yeah. So get past all mine and get back. So, okay. How to crochet easy. I want to learn how to do the star stitch. Have you ever done the star stitch? Because I think that's a pretty stitch. And so that's one of the stitches that I want to learn how to do. A mermaid tail blanket. That's so cute. And then how to crochet a puff flower and then connect them together. I really like that. Here's how to crochet a heart, which is the beginning of it is I do it like that, except for I changed mine. The crochet the simple flower. I think I've done that tutorial. Pretty sure I've done that one. Crochet bear. I've never done amigurumi or whatever you call it. I don't know. I don't know how to say that word. There's some really cute butterfly patterns in this craft playlist. Really cute butterflies. So I haven't done that one yet. So that's one of them I'm going to do. So yeah, you guys listen to me. Anybody looking at my channel for the first time, if you do tutorials on your channel, please let me know because I would love to come and look at your videos and I add them to my playlist if it's a good quality video. Even if it's not something that I may do, that I think if it's something that's popular, because the reason is, a year from now, you're not gonna have any visibility on that tutorial in the feed. Like when you do a search, you know what I mean? If there's a lot of videos of that same type, I mean, it just, the newer ones, they take over. So used to be in the search box, you can look for something and then you scroll down and down and down and it goes from like newest and the biggest channels to the smaller channels and older ones, but they don't do that anymore. You will never see the older videos anymore. So share your videos. Let me know if you do tutorials. And so when people add your videos to a playlist, it's really helpful because somebody looks at a playlist, may have something more recent on it, and they just happen to scroll through the playlist and they'll see older videos. It will keep your video kindled, if you will. And so, you know, I like supporting each other and adding stuff to playlists, and I'm big on playlists. Playlists are super, super helpful. I can't stress that enough. Anywho's. Okay, so I'm looking for this puppy. I know, oh, and crosses. There's some really cute cross patterns in here too, several different types. If you like crosses, several hearts, different, so much stuff in here. Oh my gosh. Anyways, let's see. I'm trying to find this puppy. No, it's in here. No, it was this far down. Some cute jewelry. I love the shoulder shrug too. So, yeah, if you paint, if you do crafting, if you do paint, you know, any kind of painting, sketching, anything artsy, or anything that you make, you know, I add it to the craft playlist. So I am looking for this puppy. I'm not finding it. I know it's in this playlist. I should put it at the top. That's what I should do. There's another butterfly, another butterfly. Oh, the minion hat. What? And a ninja beanie, if you want to learn how to do a ninja beanie for a toddler or a baby. Purses, all kinds of flowers, different types of crochet jewelry. Oh, here's that miniature poodle dog from yarn. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Uh, well, that's way down at the bottom. Oh, here it is. The best yarn dog, how to make. This is it right here. Oh, I gotta turn the volume down. I'm gonna show this. That one. That is so cute. I'm gonna learn how to make that. That is by who is that by? Natalie Doma DIY, do it yourself. And it is made with, you get a toilet paper roll and just some yarn, and you just need like maybe a ribbon, some little tiny piece of felt, and some, just a couple beads, maybe 3 black beads, and that's it. It is just super, super easy to make. I've watched it 200 times, and so I'm definitely wanting to make this. So, anywho's, I may do that now. Let's see. I will be right back. So whoever's here, if anybody's here, hang on, I will be right back. Jen's going to eat her dinner, and I'm going to grab some stuff. I'm trying to figure out what color to do this with. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how many toilet paper rolls that I need. I've got one that is almost done. Hang on, I'll be right back. Oh, here's one. Ouch. All right. Okay. Grab my scissors. Okay. Hang on, guys. Hang on. I'll be right back. I'm grabbing some scissors from my scissor box. All right. Okay. 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 All right. So I just need a toilet paper roll to do this. My dogs have this thing about toilet paper. They will watch me when I'm doing some toilet paper. They'll come and if I don't know, bite something up and they'll go and try to take the toilet paper, take off with it. And I don't know why. They just love to rip it and shred it. My little weirdo. Okay, so let me grab some yarn. I think I need some brown. That would be a reasonable color for a puppy. Or black. Oh my gosh, this toy. I get toys that make noise for my dogs. This is Honey's. Isn't that cute? She loves that toy. When she's in the mood. Okay, and don't forget, guys, if you want to play bingo, 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 drop your bingo numbers from 1 to 75. Drop 5 numbers, 1 through 75. And oh, come on, where's my brown? Okay, here we go. This is the color that I want. All right, so we got a brown, just a standard, I don't know, mocha brown or whatever. So watch my video. Okay, so all right, and the video, they're so cute. Look at that. How cute is that? Is that the cutest thing or what? Cute. So I will make these and sell them on Etsy. And I think this shouldn't take very long to make. Is what I'm thinking. Okay, so you start with just a standard toilet paper roll like this. And I think she said you have to wrap around 40 times. Or basically until you cover all of this. I'm watching it and then I'm going to do what she's doing. And I probably should hook up my glue gun. Okay, so I'm going to do what she's doing right there. All right. So this I'm going to turn on my light, guys. Hang on. Whoa! That was stupid. Right in my face. Hang on. Hang on. Oh. Okay. Whew. I need to trim my bangs. All right. Hang on, guys. Okay. And then, I guess, I'm assuming you want to have it snug, but not too snug to where you're going to squish. You don't want to squish the toilet paper roll. I should probably go ahead and unravel a lot of this because I'm going to need to, like, keep this snug and not have to be dealing with yarn. So from what I've seen, she's not, see, it's not, should be over on top of each other. It should not be on top of each other. It should be even. See, it's not on top of each other. So as neat as possible, which I don't like to redo that. Okay, I'm gonna tuck that down in there. I think my dog needs to go outside. So, all right, this is a little trickier than I thought. It is always easier when you're watching them on the video. And it's one of those videos that it doesn't have, like, it doesn't, like, say anything. It just plays music, which that's fine. Let me watch that again because I don't know if she's overlapping or not. Try to figure out how she does this. I think it does overlap. Yes, it does overlap. Okay. Okay. So it needs to overlap on the ends here. Hello, Alfonso. How are you? What are you up to? How are you? Yeah, so yeah, I wasn't gonna do like any donations and stuff from on, you know, on the bingo, just because I'd rather have people, you know, just playing and watching, you know, the video, whatever. And I think that I will on like giveaways, you know, like what a lot of people do as far as like people donating, they'll donate to like giveaways, you know. But I'm really doing the giveaway and the bingo stuff. I'm really doing it for watch time. And I'm kind of at the point where I really need participants. I know that sounds bad, but like I need participants. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, the bigger channels, they have so many people entered into their giveaways that they have a lot of participants. And like my Christmas giveaway, honestly, I didn't even have enough participants to give away all my gifts, you know. And I guess it's just, it's like I'm just not really that big of a channel yet, I guess, you know. But so I really need participants more than I need anything, you know. So I really want people to engage and participate in my events because I need the watch time and just need the participation. And you know, I will shout people out. I will be happy to shout your music out, and I do shout out the I do can't talk. I do videos specifically for shouting people out, and especially if they have specific types of videos that they do, like you do, your type of channel that does a lot of the same type of content. And so, you know, I will be happy to shout your channel out. Not that you need me to, but I'm just saying I like to shout out channels. And um anywho's, but I don't know, honestly, like the whole, I just think it's a little bit complicated too, also because of I'm struggling just to make contact with people on how to get them their prizes and how are people supposed to communicate with each other and all this and that. And it seems like I'm chasing people down. And so I don't kind of want to add a whole lot of how to get people, you know, how to get links to downloads and, you know, all this extra stuff. But like in my giveaways, like when I do special giveaways, like my New Year's giveaways, I mean, if you want to like donate stuff for giveaways, that's fine. But I don't want you to feel like you can't participate in it also because you're donating something. It's just obviously if you win that prize, you know, obviously it's not going to apply to you because you're the donator. If that makes sense. Hello, Jen, you're back. Keep going in other channels, jump on their lives sometimes. Yeah, but you know, I don't like to like, I mean, I know there's some people that are like, hey, does anybody have anything going on? You know, shout your stuff out. I mean, I do that, but I don't like to like go in there and, you know what I mean, and make announcements what I'm doing on my channel. To me, that just seems kind of rude. Unless, you know, obviously if they allow that, like I know some people do, like Susan does. She's always, you know, hey, you know, tell people what you're doing and what you got going on and that kind of thing. And yeah, that is helpful. It is. But I don't know. I do stuff differently. And because a lot of here's the thing about mine, because I'm a gamer and at my age, there's just, I guess, I don't know a lot of people here on YouTube that are gamers. Now, the craziest thing is on Facebook, they're all a bunch of gaming junkies. I mean, they are like, oh my gosh, they used to drive me crazy on Facebook with them constantly wanting to win more points or coins or whatever. Always, you remember how they used to always send invites, you know, trying to get you to play a game, and you know, they send invite and they get extra points just for sending an invite, which I didn't mind them sending the invites because I know they're getting extra points. I didn't care, you know. But I'm just saying here on YouTube, the people my age, there's nobody that is really my age that are gamers. The people that are you know adults or in the 20s or 30s, you know, or whatever, or older. There is one lady, she's older than me, and she's a Christian gamer, but there are already bigger channels. And so like I don't really have anybody my age um that's doing gaming, you know, that isn't already a big channel. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of almost solo, but so a lot of my stuff that I do my giveaways is a lot of like the clue words and all that stuff is a lot of it's in gaming videos. I mean, I do put in the clue words in other videos, but I'm just really trying to push the whole uh pushing the whole gaming thing, because it's part of the things that I want to do. And so I don't know. I mean, I guess I could do some crochet stuff and craft stuff and drop clue words in those, and maybe people would take more interest. But everybody I know, they want to be live streaming stuff. Stop calling. Sorry. Okay, I will stop. You're right. She's like, hey, you. You're right. But so you're telling me that when you hit the big double digit, it's not going to bother you in the slightest. You're so gracious. You go, girl. I'm not mad at you at all. You just be all gracious and whatnot. I'm going to have to work on that. Okay. I am going to have to work on that right there. And this whole wrapping this toilet paper thing, I think it's a little harder than I anticipated. Because it's not, I guess, not real sturdy. I'm trying though. It's just like when you switch directions, it's like you have to keep, I'm doing it too tight, I think is the problem. Because it's bending on the edge and the top, starting to wig me out. Anyways. You are double digits. What do you mean? Mr. D, what's up? There's a young man right there. He's a go-getter. He's all but whopping 13. This kid is growing. Oh my gosh. He was behind me and hitting 1K, and he's already surpassed me. This kid is growing quickly. I told Mr. Deep, I said, you're going to be a big YouTuber. I see it in your future if you keep doing what you're doing. Yep, that's going to happen. You taking a break? Really? Yeah, well, you should. Don't burn out. Yeah, don't burn out, especially doing what you're doing, because, doing giveaways, that can be, I don't know. It's like, it's kind of a trick, really, to be able to do it in a way that people don't just come at you just wanting free stuff. You know what I mean? And it's kind of tricky. There's a balance there. It really is. Especially at your age, because kids at your age, they're generally not that mature. But I think you are just doing great. I mean, you keep things festive, and like when you I was cracking up when you was having them run around their stand, and you counted how many times they ran around the stand. That was so funny. I thought that was hilarious. I was like, that's creative, and I mean, I just think you're doing a great job, and I see you as, I don't know if this is just something you're doing at your age and it's just a passing thing, but if you continue to do what you're doing, you will be a big YouTuber. I see it. I just feel that, and I don't know what your goals are, but, I'm not encouraging either way, but yep, especially since you're already into game development. I mean, at your age, that's like very progressive. That's super ambitious, really. I see a lot of kids out there who are 13, they're not doing all the things that you're doing. I mean, I'm not just blowing smoke at you, buddy. I see a lot of youngsters on YouTube, a lot of them crack me up. Oh, gosh. But no, I really do. I see you have great potential. Yep. And plus the rate that you're growing. There's kids who's struggling, and you're doing great. Yeah. So, I mean, I see other kids, trying to do the same stuff that you're doing, and it's either, I think you just got it, you got it. So yeah, I see you having some future play buttons in your future, and yep. And I'll be like, oh, I knew him when. I've been on here long enough. I've seen people grow, and I quit doing YouTube for 4 years, and but I still watched a lot of videos. And I know one lady family that just had, I don't know, I think they had like 7,000 subscribers, and that was just a few years ago, and they've already got well over, I think they're on 200,000 now. I mean, very, very consistent. Never missed a vlog. I mean, they were just consistency more than anything. And but anyways, they've made it. Now they're like they can cut back and they're making money, and would say they're getting rich from it, but they've definitely, I would say they've succeeded here on YouTube. And I remember them. I remember when they only had like 7,000 subscribers. And yep, look at them now. I've watched people grow on YouTube. I've been on here for so long. I got my channel 2009. So yeah, I've watched people grow. I think I went too far on this one. I'm trying to make this puppy that I've been wanting to make for a long time. Trying to figure out how to wrap this thing right here. I'm gonna make a puppy, or I'm gonna attempt to make a puppy. So what are you doing? Oh, yes. I'm just like, I'm telling you, kid, you got it. So just yeah, but and you're also using wisdom too. Take a break. Don't feel like, oh, I got to keep doing more, and I got to keep doing more, and just keep doing more than you've done before, and setting your standard really high. You got to pace yourself. That's the biggest thing, because I've seen so many people, they burn out. You got to get in the flow. And I truly believe. And another thing is that God made us to work 6 days and rest on the seventh. We should always take a break. God took a break, and you just always got to remember that. Be humble that we shouldn't overdo it. It's not healthy. We're not made to be like that. And so, anyways, so you think you got that idea right? Just chilling, use this content break to explore things like making music, etc. Make shorts. Yeah, okay. Yeah, a lot of people, they say they get a lot of you do some creative shorts and get some visibility. And one thing I try to do with my shorts is I always try to make a reference to something in my shorts, because I know that my shorts get thousands of views. And so I try to, you know, just make a reference in the video itself to something else on my channel that tries to lure them to the channel. And then I try to make videos for the thing about shorts is people that watch shorts, a good percent of them, not all of them, they're just flipping through, and they're not really interested in longer content. So if you have content that's just like your shorts, very similar, but just a wee little bit longer, okay, then they're likely to hit those videos that once you get monetized, um, you're not going to make money on the shorts. You got to get like 10 million and within 90 days to get monetized, and but you just want to lure them to just gradually bring them into a video that's still a short, but it's just a little bit longer than what YouTube calls a short. Like I have a playlist called My Shorts videos, and anything 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes under, I consider a short video. And then I'll put all my shorts in, on my page, my channel page. So that way, that anybody that does go to one of my shorts videos, I'll have something very similar to that, but just a wee little bit longer. So like, you know what I mean? So hoping to get repeat viewers from shorts as well. Because usually people that just watching shorts are just flip through. But if it's an entertaining type of shorts, and you know, there's people that I have seen, and I'm now their regular viewer from shorts, and I don't really necessarily like their longer videos, but I'll at least give them a chance, Um, but I will go to their channel every day, and I might go to their live streams when they have live streams, but I have gotten new regular people that I view regularly from watching shorts, and yeah. So you make music too. Okay, that's cool. I like to make music also. They used to have this free software online. I can't remember what it was called. And it was the best software that I have ever used. And you can basically you can compose music. You create your own notes, and I saw this video where they were like laughing, like you don't have to have any kind of music there, and I'm like, well, if you can play things by ear, you can compose music, and I have composed music, and people have asked me for CDs of some of my music, and just using that equipment, that software where I would just put notes together and create a melody, and then I will add instruments, and I have created instrumental music. That's just instrumental music with that software. And then unfortunately they quit. Like I don't know what happened. They didn't make money off of the site or something, and so they no longer it's no longer available. What a bummer. So now you have to like buy that kind of software. But anyways, I like to compose music, like literally with create the notes and create the melodies and then add instruments. Beats are fun too. I have messed around with some beats, type music, but no, I like to compose because I play the guitar, and I just play chords, and I have a dulcimer. I've dabbled in different types of instruments, and yeah. So, anyways, it's easy to play chords. Oh, I went too far on this video, but I can't play the guitar anymore because of my upper back. I have rods in my upper back, and sitting there holding that guitar like that is hard. Thought about getting a little ukulele because it's smaller. Okay, so I'm watching this video to see what the next step is. I'm going to show how to do this puppy. You okay? Hello. Okay. Well, Jen, thanks for stopping in. He wants to go. Really? So your son is a singer. Is he on YouTube? Girl, he should be on YouTube. He wants to go to The Voice. Okay. Cool. He doesn't like America's Got Talent. He doesn't like that show. I think The Voice is harder. I don't know why. I just do. I know this one lady. She had great connections. I done fundraising with the charity that I'm a director of, and this particular country singer, she has her own CDs, and she's really famous in her state, and she's country, and she's done music with Dolly Parton and other very famous singers. And I think she went on The Voice, but it just seemed like I don't know, certain types of music, they're just not real popular on that. But I think America's Got Talent is a little bit more individualized, if you will. He has gone on some on YouTube, but for so what is his name? And I'd love to check his music out. Uh, yeah, share a link of his get your son shared through your network here, shout your kid out, and I would love to share them because, like, especially when there's, young talent floating around, I'll shout them out on Facebook and here. And I don't really do a whole lot of any other social media, but I mean, yeah. But I don't know, there's sometimes people, they get found. I do know some producers, music producers on Facebook, um, mostly country, but some that do different types of music. And yeah, And you know what? If he can get his music here on YouTube and somehow or another allow shorts, like a lot of people get their music to be used for shorts, if it's a type of music, that has 15 seconds that is popular for shorts or whatever. A lot of people get discovered that way. I have through shorts have discovered some fantastic artists I've never heard of before, but because their music is available through shorts to use, free music or whatever to use through shorts, and YouTube is pushing the heck out of shorts. So, if he can offer, free music for the shorts, I mean, that's another way to get found too. There's, like I said, there's some music that I loved in my shorts, especially my crochet makes, that I love the music. I've never heard of them before, but before I was just picking some music to go with my shorts, I would have never heard of them. And it's just really, really fantastic musicians that I have discovered through shorts, and so yeah. But anyways, you take care, Jen. I don't know if you're still there or not, but I've got to at some point stop wrapping this thing here because it's getting all lopsided. And I don't know, I may have overwrapped it. I'm trying to do this puppy. I'm just trying to figure out where to stop. And I'm just gonna go ahead and stop now. And wrap it up. I'll tell ya. Wrap it up. I'll tell ya. It's your thing. Do whatever you want. Okay, so there's that. So I may be a little overwrapped. I don't know if I needed that much yarn or not, but we'll see here in a minute. Why am I in an ad? What happened here? I lost my video. Okay, so go back to part 2. And yeah, I put way more yarn on it than she did. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have a fat puppy when I get done with it. All right. She doesn't say how many times to wrap it, but I'm thinking. And then she's going to tie it with some string. Okay. It's your thing. Do whatever you want. Okay, so here's that to tie with. Need 2 of those, I think. All right, so the next step is you're going to take and wrap this around your hand, I believe 40 times. And I'm going to go ahead and unravel the yarn before I start that step, just because I don't want to be unraveling while I'm trying to do the step. Yeah. So I'm thinking, hang on. No, she doesn't say like how long. Okay, hang on a second. All right, so 40, I think 40 times. I'm making a puppy. I'm attempting to make a puppy. So you wrap this around your hand. Kind of keep that tail over there to the side. Keep your fingers apart so you can get out. That's enough. All right. So then going to snip that. Okay. And then take this right here. You're going to take a string through here and tie it. Do, 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 do. Okay. Let me watch that again. I think she ties the whole thing. I just tied one side. Well, I thought that's how she did it. That is how she did it. Okay, so then, uh-huh. And then she puts it together, and then ties it around the middle. Okay, so after you do it that first time, that's what I thought she did, but I had to double check. I'm watching this tutorial. I'm going to put the link. Well, it's actually in my craft playlist, but anyways. And so then take this second yarn, push it together, and actually, I don't know why you can't just take these here and go in the middle, but take this second yarn here, tie it in the middle, and I think that's like the whiskers on the face. Then tie a knot. I think the reason you do the first one is so in case it comes apart. All right, so there you have like the whiskers. You have to snip all this. All right. Okay, I'm watching and get ready to do it. Hello, hello. I'll try to put a link in. Okay, I'll look for it. I will definitely look for that. Okay, and so I'll do that 3 times. 1, 2, 3 times. Okay, so do that. This is what I just did. Do that 3 times. So that's 1. Here's the body part. I've already done that. And when I get done with this video, what I'll do is I'll put, because I've talked a lot in the video, so I'll put where I, from this, when I do the next step, I'll put a timestamp, so that way, because they'll be like, wait a minute, she's just talking for like half an hour. What's the next step? Anyways, I didn't know I was going to start this when I started this live stream. I'm just spontaneously making a puppy, but I will timestamp it and try to make a tutorial out of this, and just put the timestamps, because people that they don't want a tutorial that's going to be an hour long. But the actual tutorial part of it's not that long. I just talk a lot in between each step. So that's why I'll timestamp it for convenience. All right, so there's that. All right, and then you're going to take this in the middle to tie that first knot in the middle. And I'm just going to do it while it's still on my hand. See, tie that and snip that. Then you're going to put it together like that, and then you're going to tie them around the middle like that. Second piece of yarn. Who else here? Okay. Thanks for listening to his song. Yes, absolutely. I'll be very interested to listen to his music. Absolutely. And you betcha. I'll shout him out too. Sure will. Okay, so there's the second bundle. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and snip the 2 strings before I even start. Then unravel the yarn before I start wrapping. All right, so make this puppy, I hope. Whoopee. 1. So try to. All right, now then. Making another little bundle. Okay, that's enough. All right. Then snip, snip. Then take your yarn, go through here, and then tie this knot. And then take this second string and then squish this together in the middle to get your third bundle. So you'll have 3 bundles just like this. We tie it in the middle. What's the matter, baby? Are you frustrated? You want to go outside? Huh? You can go outside. What's you fussing about? What's your matter? You just want some attention? You can come over here. All right, so now I have 3 bundles. Now I can figure what the next step is. All right, so the next step, oh, it's the same thing. So there's supposed to be 4 bundles. Right, that makes sense because there's 4 legs. All right. So 4 of those 3 things I just made, you need 4 of them. So one is thinner than the other. Oh, now there's 5. Okay, so you do 2 that's slightly thinner than the others because 2 is the front legs, I think. And then the 5th one is for the thing on the top of the head. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I got to do 2 more. That's going to be slightly thinner than that one. Slightly, not a whole lot, just slightly. That string. That string. All right. Wrap that around the pinky. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right, that's enough. 19, 20. All right. That's a little bit thinner than the other one. So I won a $50 Amazon gift card. I was so tickled. Got that just in time for my birthday. Because I don't have anybody. I don't get anything for Christmas or my birthday. Nothing. Anyways, it's all right. I'm blessed. Every day I'm blessed. Okay. And I know that I have mail. I saw in my email that I have mail. I have some mail from some subscribers, my fellow YouTubers. So that's slightly smaller. And I was gonna go get my mail tonight. I'm so cold though. I hate to drive at night, but I really need to do that. So I may have a mail vlog maybe tonight. I hate to go out at night though. I really do. Hate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. But my baby dog's, her eye medicine it came in the mail, so I didn't see it in my email, but I need to go check because think I have just enough eye drops to give her tonight. If I don't, I have to go to the post office. I check my mail once a week because I live 12. So if anybody send me anything, I'm not ignoring you. I just check my mail about once a week. Unless I'm expecting a package or something that I know of. Just because it's 12 miles away from my house. And so I don't like to go out that often. And I know 12 miles don't seem like nothing, but anyways, okay, so there's those. Now let's see what the next step is. That's a pretty bad one. I only go check my mail once a week because I don't get mail at my house. I don't really get a whole lot of mail because I pay all my bills. I pay all my bills through auto pay, so I don't really get a lot of mail. I'm not really, interested in checking my mail that often. It's usually just junk mail. Stop that. Stop. Quit. Poor baby. All right. I'm going to brush my teeth. So if anybody's still watching, I'm sorry. I'm learning this as I'm going along. Trying to see what she's doing here. Okay, I see what she did. Oh, that's the tail. Uh-huh. Okay. No. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what that back part is. I think it's the tail. Oh, these ads on my computer. I never see ads on YouTube. Like every once in a while they'll be underneath. But on my mobile phone, man. Trying to see that tail. Show the tail. Show the tail. Okay, so past that. Okay, this one. All right, that's it. That's the tail right there. Okay. Regan, leave her alone. My poor baby. Trying to see what time it is. Almost time for medicine. So that's the tail. Ah, okay. All right. Now I'm going to get my glue gun. It is right here handy. I didn't have to go very far. Oh, crap. Bucket right there. So I may need to get a new glue stick though. I don't know how to get this glue stick out of here. Like, I guess you just put a new one in there. I just got these regular glue sticks. I like these glue sticks. So, I'll put a new one in there. That one in there is all crooked. All right, so I'm going to plug my glue gun in. Make this puppy dog. It's just my baby dog. It's just puppy dog. Oh, I can't stand it when I need to brush my teeth. Ugh. All right, so there's that. It's just my baby dog. It's just my baby dog. So one of these is going to be the tail. And so looking for my scissors. It's just my baby dog. What's up, buddy? Okay, so now I'm going to figure out which side is going to be the bushy tail, which side is going to be the stem of the tail. So this, you're going to push it down. So this part is going to be glued onto the body, which is this, like so. So you have to scrunch it pretty good. It'll be kind of like that. And so, no, Regan, this is going to be the tail part. And of course you can trim it to however length that you want. All right. And thinking probably be easier to have a string through here. Hold on a second. Where's my yarn? My dog he's a Slurpee drinker. He's thirsty, ain't you, buddy? My honey, she's a really sloppy drinker. She'll like, oh, she drinks so funny. She'll like put her head in and then pull her head up as she's drinking, and the water just goes just everywhere. It's like she'll put some water in her mouth and then she'll lift her head up and then swallow it while she's got her head up, and then just water everywhere. And then she's like, dude, leave me alone. I feel you, hun. You just will not leave her alone. She's not feeling him right now. All right, so I don't know if that's going to help or not. All right. So this little piece here is going to wig me out. Okay, so where'd my body of my thing go? So this, you have to figure out, I'm going to use this for the bottom because it's flatter. All right, so put the tail right about there with my glue gun, which should be warmed up now. Right. Ooh, it's popping. You hear that, buddy? It's popping. Uh-oh. Popping. All right. Put that down there because I don't want it. That's going to be the tail. Glue gun. And remember, you can trim that. All right. Okay. Next step. That's the tail. All right, here we go. My hair, golly gee. Okay, so I take the two thinner ones. We have to decide which one's thinner. I think these two are thinner. All right, and then you're going to trim the bottom. It's going to make a leg. Okay, so we want to kind of get this tie down as much as possible, and then we're going to trim. This is going to be the foof. And that's going to be his little feet, his front feet. Okay. All right. And then you're going to glue that on the front of the body. So this part here is the leg. That part right here is the leg. And they're going to be put together. So I'm going to do this equally. Yeah. So I'm going to go through here, do the same thing. Make sure they look even. Okay. And you're going to take these together. You're going to put glue on the back. Squeeze them together. And they're going to go in the front like that. Right there in the front. And that's going to be the front legs. So do all your trimming before you get the gluing. All right. Now, where's my glue gun? All right. Oh. Okay, and on the back, I'm going to put some glue. You can do them one at a time, or ouch, ow, 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 both at the same time. Ow, ow, ow. Put too much on that one time. Got it on my hand. It's really hot. All right. Whoops. Get that off my finger. But glue on my finger. All right. So it's one of the reasons why I want to do them individually. Whoop, got my poodle hair on that. Squeeze it together like so. Put a whole bunch on that. Just be careful. Don't do like I did. Get that on your hand. And just make sure you put them evenly on the front. Ta-da! We got the tail. I should probably put it up a little higher because when you sit there, your legs might hang down too low. Yeah. Oh, poor baby. It's time for her medicine. So, just want to make sure that when you put them on, that the legs are not squished together. So that they're together, but they're obviously separate. Okay, that's a little better. All right, so there's that. Now, I'm sure this is something that could easily get done in half an hour if you cut all the parts. Well, it's like my first time ever doing this, so I'm watching it and doing it as I go on. That's where I'm finishing up right there. Tidying up the front legs. Okay, so now moving on to the other legs, which will be the hind legs. My dog's over there crunching. Okay, so the hind legs go on the side. Boy, her leg parts sure are a lot neater than mine are. Oh, that's cute. Uh-huh. Okay, so that's the next part. Okay, so these are the side legs. So you want to push these down as much as possible. Of course, mine are so tight, though, they're going to go down any further. Take your scissors and trim. Because these are your hind legs that are actually going to go on the side. So trim that up. And so this is going to be your side leg. It's going to go on the side like this. See? So I'll put a little dot there, a little dot right there for the glue, this part, and then a little dot right there. Push that down there. So they'll kind of, all the feet will kind of meet together like that. So I'm putting the glue on the body and not too much. Dun, 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 dun. All right. And then I'll put one little dot right there of glue. Right about there. To push this little foofy foot right there. And then you just got to make this side match that one. And of course, I'll trim it all up later, make it look a little neater. And of course, this is the first time I've ever attempted this, so I'm sure I'll get better the next time that I do it. Because these are cute. I think I want to make a white one. But I don't have that much white yarn at the moment, so I didn't want to like do the practice one with some yarn that I don't have that much of. I'm definitely going to try that poodle. Oh my goodness. I might do that on my birthday, which is Tuesday. I haven't even sent out my Christmas cards. I don't even know if I'm going to get my Christmas cards to people in time. I do intend to send Christmas cards out tomorrow, so I apologize if anybody gets a Christmas card from me and it's late. I am so sorry to everybody. All right. So this yarn right here is kind of all by itself. All right. Now we'll go on the other side. This side here. Just make sure put it about the same. Where's it? Something in my hair. So it'll be even. Again, one right there for this part, and then one right here for this part. Just make sure that it's even. All right. Push this together. Now, do that other dot right here, close to the foot. For the footsies. Do 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 do. All right. So far, here's the tail, 4 legs. Now we're going to do the head. We'll put this over here. Oh my goodness. I'm really tripping on my hair. It's just everywhere. Let's see. Oh yeah, my legs are definitely too big and chunky. Always my first attempt. All right, so now for the head. Hello, Alfonso. Aw, their cards are getting torn. Really? That's awful. Good gravy. Torn up in the mail. Egads. That's a bummer. So this portion for the head is the bundle that you're gonna wrap is gonna be longer than the legs, like probably twice as long. Just so you know, because this is gonna be the top knot hair. So it's going to be tied in the middle and it's going to go across the head and it's going to be ears on each side that are going to be glued down to the body. So now I'm going to do that. So basically doing the same thing as that right there. Actually, I think she folded it differently. I don't think she folded it like that. Yeah, so instead of like doing it around the hand like I did before, you're going to just kind of fold it like this. And these, remember, it's going to go across the body and it's going to be ears on the side. So you might even want to like size it up a little bit, kind of like this, to get an idea. And, you can always trim it if it's too long. So that might actually be just a wee little bit too long. But it's definitely going to be longer than the leg parts. And again, no worries. If it's too long, you can always trim it up. But you want to have enough that it's going to cover a good portion of the head. And I would unravel this quite a bit. There's crooks. Oh, well, I don't know. I know Christmas time can be crazy, but I mean, attacking Christmas cards, it's just weird. Like, who does that? Of course, maybe if they think there's money in cards, I don't know. I don't think in this day and age people would send money, but probably gift cards. I've sent a gift card through the mail, and I try to put it inside a card and not quite make it as obvious, but I hadn't thought about that somebody might. I mean, she started to know she got the gift card okay, and I've sent gift cards more than once, but yeah, I guess at Christmas time it would be a little bit crazy like that. Let's see how much that's gonna do. I'm not sure how much of the head that's supposed to cover, but okay, that's gonna be enough. Okay. All right. So now I'm thinking that she trims this side. She ties it in the middle, like usual. Tie the bundle in the middle to include the head part. And then you're going to trim the ends so there's not loops on the ends. Yep. Okay. So this bundle here that's going to be for the top head hair and ears, going to tie right down the middle. If I can get that knot right there. Oh, come on. All right. Right in the middle. Trim that up. Okay. Now, I'm going to take and trim the loops. And then this side, obviously you want to make sure that you're going to have, it's going to lay down evenly on both sides. So I'm going to size it up. Remember to glue it in the right direction because it's going to go across like that. And that's going to be your ears. So it's a little shorter on this side. So I'm just going to try and move this down just a wee little bit so that it's going to lay evenly on the top, like so. And remember, you can even that up later. Just want to make sure that it's even in the middle. Move it over just a little bit this way. Okay, now I'm going to glue this on the top. And so on the ears, now's the time to trim them if you're going to trim them. See, there's one loop that wasn't cut. Before you glue these ears down, you want to trim them. This one's a little bit longer over here. And so what you're going to do is you're going to do it in a layer. So the bottom layer, you're going to glue that down. A little thin strip across there like that. Okay, and kind of layer it. And then you're going to take some more just so that it lays down nice and evenly. Put some on there, and you're going to take this down here. There you go. Those are your ears. A little bit loose, just a little bit. And same thing over here on this side. Not at the bottom, about right in the middle. Dang it, I keep getting this on my fingers. And leave a little bit. Oh, we got some that's not cut yet. That's why you definitely want to make sure all of them are trimmed, all the loops are cut before you start laying down on the glue. Smoother process. Got a little bit top layer not laying down yet. I'm going to go across like so. Put the glue gun down, then like so. All right. And there's your front ears. It's okay to have a little bit loose. That's your front. Now this will be, I'm probably going to trim that up Might glue it to where it'll look a little bit more individual because these kind of got stuck together. Anyways, there's your tail, your legs, and your top. Now to put the face on. So got the sides on, got the hair on, the ears, I mean. Really? All over her street by her mailbox. Oh my goodness. I wonder if one of the box fit out of the truck. Did they? I hope they called the post office. That's awful. That's crazy. Dumping mail in the street. My goodness. I remember a story back then, and somebody dumped a bunch of mail. Disgruntled postal worker dumped a bunch of mail in a dumpster. Okay. So now we're going to do the top knot part, the part, the hair that's going to go like here and then flip back like that. You know, kind of like you've seen Lost Obsos. 2020, they caught a guy on. Oh my word. That's terrible. So this one's going to have 3 parts to it. It's going to be about the same length that you did of the ears, except for it's going to have 2 ties in the middle so that you have a center section. And then this one's going to be combed out. So you're going to have like a really fluffy part to it. And this one's going to be the mustache, like the whiskers on the dog's face. This one is going to create the face and the hair that goes back on the top of the head. Okay. This one's going to be the short whiskers for the face. Or the palm. That's what it is. She's making the palm. Aw, the top knot. That's what it is. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to create the top knot for the dog's. It's going to be the dog's face and part of the top knot. So it's going to be about the same length as the ears that goes across that way. And so this one is going to go this way, and a part of it's going to be the face, and then part of it's going to be the whiskers, and then part of it's going to be part of the top knot. And then there will be one more. Let's see, I want to size this up. So it's gonna come down here in the face like that. So this is gonna have 3 sections to it. So that's probably too long. That's too long. It's just going to be a little bit longer than the legs were, and it's going to be 3 sections. So when you get done, you're going to tie string here and tie string here. So you have this middle section and then 2 floofy parts. You'll see. And just fold over like this. And I would recommend, if somebody's going to make, this is probably something that literally can be done if you know how to do it ahead of time in half an hour. And if you want to make these in so many, I would recommend just doing all the parts at one time and then just assemble them
You know, like I could probably knock easily a couple of these out in an hour. And ones, I think this one's probably gonna be a little rough looking, but they're really cute though. I think it's something that would sell on Etsy. If anything, it would make a cute little Christmas stocking stuffer. And for the amount of yarn that it uses, I mean, you're talking about a toilet paper roll and some yarn, a little bit of glue, and maybe a tiny piece of ribbon and a little piece, tiny piece of felt. So material wise, you could crank these out, a couple of them in an hour, you know, not that much to make. But you could probably sell them at a craft fair, you know, for crafters. Oh, my back is killing me. Can't sit up this long. All right, so that is plenty. All right, so now I'm going to take 2 strings. I'm going to tie, basically, you're going to have 3/3, 3 parts to it, pretty much evenly, because you don't want the middle part to be too big, because that is going to be your little face, part of the face. And remember, if the ends are too long, it's okay. You're going to trim them up. It's okay. And as you learn how to make them more and more, you'll figure out the length a little bit better as you go along. Okay. Make sure that I've got this nice and snug because we don't want it coming apart. Okay, so as you can see, I've got 3 parts. See that right there? Okay, and you're going to, of course, trim the ends. Make sure there's no loops in there. And this part, this section over here is going to be fluffed with a comb because it's going to be whiskers on the face. So you want it to be kind of fluffy, have a little bit of a soft look to it. All right. And what she used was a comb, but what I'm going to use is a slicker brush. Same thing I use when I want to soften the palm and floof it. I use a slicker brush very, very gently because slicker brushes can be really rough on yarn. So very, very gently. Or you don't have to use a slicker brush, just use yarn. Okay, let's go back. All right. Hang on just a second. We're looking at this. My neighbor found a whole bunch of them. All right. So I'm going to split it down the middle. Okay, so this part, I'm going to use this part right here. All right, now I have a slicker brush. Whew, mercy. Hang on, I'll be right back with you guys. Let me grab my slicker brush. Oh, my dog. No, I'm not going to brush you. Oh, you do need a brush. I'm talking about my dog. All right. All right. Try to find a hard surface. So I'm going to take this right here very gently, holding the middle part so nothing comes out because you don't want this stuff pulling out. So I'm just going to kind of very, very gently, I'm basically unraveling it to give it a soft, fluffy look. because it's going to be the whiskers on the face of the dog. Turn that around. So what you don't want to do is you don't want to pull it from being tied. So there you go. You're going to take that. See, it's going to be whiskers. All right. So I'm going to take this doggy here. So that's the front. And so this middle part is going to be where it's going to be the face. And then this part here is going to be part of the top knot that's going to come up here. Okay. Now, it's just a matter of, it's kind of hard to do it while I'm like, hang on a second. Regan, will you please stop? Gosh, really. Hang on a second. I'm going to see what I'm doing here. All right. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue across here. Okay. And so that's going to be the whiskers. And of course, it'll have to be trimmed up, right? And then this is going to poof out like so. Okay. And then this is going to be glued back here. Okay. Like so. You see what I'm doing here? See, that's why it'd be easier if I started doing this with the white color dog. It was lighter. You can see what I'm doing. All right, that helps. See, so this will be trimmed. You don't want that to be too long. And then it'll just, you want to poof it out kind of like that, because that's going to be where your eyes are going to go. Okay. So we're going to kind of separate that. And go like so. Whiskers. All right, buddy. I know, you need to calm down, buddy. All right. So you just got to figure out where you're going to put the glue right here. Then you're going to put the whiskers there like so. You're going to poof that out right there. Okay. Ah, find my glue gun here. Get it in my hair. All right. So we'll put that little nose right about there. Size that up. Whoop. Well, that's sometimes glue gun gets messy. All right. Now, okay, there's that. And then there's this. Whoop, didn't stay. You want to make sure that lines up with the center top part. It's probably a little low. There we go. All right. Now, I got poodle hair on my glue thingy. All right. All right. I'm going to try and make it as even as possible, because that's where the eyes are going to go, and you don't want it goofy looking. Anyways, It's my first time ever making this, so please bear with. Just so dang cute. You can perfect that a little bit more later. All right. Yes. And then, of course, you can glue that down a little bit better after you get it situated. In fact, I think I will. I kind of want it to go sideways a little bit more. Where'd my glue gun go? Runaway glue gun. Now, okay. Now, got one more little section to make that's going to be the top notch part. Brush away. Turn this light up that way. Okay. And then this is just going to be a little short, kind of doing the same way you did before. And then again, this is where I would definitely make all the parts before I would start assembling it. I just think it would go a lot smoother. All right. And then again, you're going to take a string, go through the middle, and tie it. And then you're going to take another one and tie it in the middle. So and then you're going to tie it. Okay. All right. So again, we're going to tie that in the middle. So basically, this is kind of going to be like a little palm. That's going to be a part of the top notch of the dog's hair. So that flap of hair that you put over the top of the head, it's going to go underneath that. And then you're going to combine it, sort of merge it with that after you trim that part. Okay, so now you're going to cut all these loops here. And again, this is just going to be kind of like a palm, like a little palm. Cut all these loops here. It's just going to be basically a top notch on the top of the dog's head. See, you're going to kind of make it like a palm. It's going to be a top notch. Little boof on the head. Okay, so you're going to take this right here, underneath this. Okay. All right, it's going to go right there. And then you're going to trim all this and merge it with that. So I'm going to put this right about there in the middle. I only have about 4 strands of that top flap glued down. So I'm going to take this right here, and then you're going to glue it right here to the base of that notch. And it's going to just kind of merge with your little boof on top. Riscal rascal. I'm out of glue. I'm trying to get that last little drop out of there. So then there's somebody's car alarm going off. See, it kind of merges. Ta-da! So now all you got to do is put 2 eyes here, a little bitty tongue right there, and a little ribbon around the neck. Anyways. I don't have any googly eyes, but I'm going to, rats. Hang on a second. Look at this glue. I want that sticking on there. Uh-oh. I did really good till now not to get this glue everywhere. Except I did get it on my fingers a couple times. So, all right. So that's basically all that's left to do. Is put a little eye here, and a little eye here, and a little nose, and a little bitty red. You can use felt, or you can use a little tiny red ribbon, whichever. And so I will have to get some beads, but that's basically the little dog. It looks really cute when you can see it better, like when it's white. See, there's a little top knot in its tail. So I'll have to finish it by putting the beads and stuff on it. So I currently don't have any beads. I may use this for like a chain. See that? You can like tie that around for like a dog collar and leash. Or you can just use a ribbon, red ribbon. I'm sure I've got all kinds of ribbons. And another thing that I have, I have the red glitter glue, and you can use the red glitter glue for the tongue if you don't have any like a ribbon. I think the red glitter glue would work also. And so just want to trim it up a little bit. So I'm going to go find some beads to use for the eyes. Be right back. So I have I got an idea. I do have some black beads on a thing that I won at the raffle. I'm staying here reading. Don't come in here, okay? I'll give it no. All right. So I have to put some Now these eyes, these beads may be a little bit too big for the eyes, but they're currently the only black ones that I have. So I have some, they're like kind of big. See, they might be too big. We got bug eyes. Big ol' eyes. All the better to see you with, my dear. Oh my goodness. Oh, seriously. Hang on, guys. Okay. Whew. All right. So, see these right here? I think it's going to be a little big, but it's all I have. And again, this was my first ever attempt to make one of these. So, all right. Let me get this glue stick going again. I'll have to get some glue. So I've got some red ribbon. No problems with that. Then I may just use that. All right. Now put this glue. Oh, oh! I just spilled glue on the floor. There. Get some glue on. Anyways, I'll get it up. Darn it. Anyways, all right. Now, I'm going to make sure that if you have holes in the little beads, then I don't know that I want the hole showing, but make sure that you get it kind of centered and turn it this way, actually. And okay. Oh no, that's going to be cockeyed. These have googly eyes. Not the best beads for eyes. And I have to tuck that in there a little bit more snugly. Okay, now the nose. Let me put that right about there. Now, I'm going to tuck that away and put a little tongue right there. So we'll go get some red ribbon. Oh, hey! I found some felt. Yeehaw, stuffers. 'Cause, 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 'cause All right, perfect. Guys, I found some red felt. I thought I had some. I got some brand new red felt, as a matter of fact. And that is perfect for what you want to use for a tongue. Okay. Then, in addition to that, I've got the perfect amount of ribbon. Blue ribbon to go around the body. It'll just spin around like so. Do, 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 do. And I'll just glue that back here and trim that up. The back part. All right. Now, just got to cut a little bit of a tongue. Don't need much. Just a little tiny bit. Oop. Fit that underneath. It's a little bit big. I'm going to trim that up a little bit. But keep in mind, guys, this is my first attempt ever making one of these, so it probably looks pretty, I don't know, like, nice try. Next time I'll do better. This is the first time I'm like literally watching the instructions and learning as I go. So, like I said, practice makes perfect. Don't know if you can make something till you try. Try, 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 try. It's your thing. Do anything you want. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look. He's got a little tongue right there now. Isn't that cute? It's your thing. Do anything you want. Yeah. Alrighty then. Now we're going to trim up stuff. Trim, trim, trim. Trim, 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 trim. It's your thing. It's your thing. It's your thing. Do anything you want. And trim this up, like I said earlier. Trim it all up. Well, those beads are way too big. You definitely want something probably about half that size, but that's all I had at the moment. So then I'm going to try to even these out a little bit, make them look a little bit separate. These look a little boofy, you know, so kind of glue it together a little better and trim everything up to look nice and even. Ta-da! That's kind of a little bit ugly because of the eyes. You really need some perfect eyes. So keep in mind to have the right beads handy, which I'm sure I have some beads somewhere that are a little bit more appropriate. I'll just have to look them up. But again, like I said, I was doing this spontaneously. Was not planning to do this when I first started this video. So now I'm going to glue gun this together. There. Now, got ribbon all the way around them. Ta-da! My first puppy. I'm going to do one that's white, and I'll have beads that are more appropriate. But this is, again, my first attempt at, let me show you the puppy, what it looks like. This is what it looks like. So that's my attempt at this. The eyes look way too big. The beads are way too big. And probably too close together. It looks more like a rat's face. Because you want them to be a little bit further apart, and definitely use smaller beads. So have smaller beads. And I do think that this should probably be just a little bit wider, you know. So I could probably fix it up a little bit by making them wider apart. Because when your eyes are close together like that, the beads are too big. That's the bottom line. And I probably will take these beads off when I find some more appropriate beads. But I wouldn't say that I would put this up for sale. But it's my first attempt at the puppy. And I will definitely be getting some different beads. And I think it would look better in white, or definitely a lighter color. Just because, as you can see in the picture, the colors that are used are lighter. It's a much lighter tan color. So you can see the shapes more, the more distinguished. You can just see the shapes better. But of course, it's trimmed up better also. But again, that's my first attempt at the puppy. At the toilet paper roll puppy. With this big bulging rat's eyes. Yep, definitely get yourself some smaller beads. Okay. And set the eyes a little bit wider apart. About like there. You want this to be a little bit wider. But anyways. Ruff, 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 ruff. That's it for now. You all have a good one. I'll put the link to this tutorial in the description.